Hey guys, today I want to talk to you a little bit about the notion of perfect practice. The macro topic we're on is clarity. And clarity is one of the first prerequisites to high performance. You've got to get crystal clear on what you need to do, how much of it you need to do, when you're going to do it. But if you haven't really dug into how you do that thing and you're going off a generality, you might be stuck. And you might really be struggling because you're saying, life just isn't fair. You know what? She is killing it and I'm doing the same amount of work. Or worse, you're actually saying, I can't believe she's killing it because I start earlier, end later, my metrics are stronger, and somehow she magically converts. There's not magic. You know what? The world doesn't know anything about your intentions. They don't know anything about your past. They don't know anything about how you're wired. Here's what the world knows and gives you feedback on: what you say and do. So, I would suggest if you can find somebody who is effective at whatever it is you're trying to do, copy that person. I mean, that might sound just shameful. No, there's an insight. There's a simple brilliance. I think about Stephen Covey. You know, when he wrote 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, one of the most popular books ever. And if you haven't read it, you need to. He said, I decided to observe effective people and do what they did. I mean, is that silly? Is that naive? Or is that brilliant wisdom? So if you see somebody who's doing it effectively, find out exactly how they do it and try it that way. It is awesome if you have your own method. It is awesome if you become the innovator and you do it for the first time ever in a brilliant way that no one's ever thought of. But the reality is there isn't that much new under the sun. The way people innovate is they often just take something someone's doing somewhere else and bring it into a new industry. They bring it into a new application. It's not actually all that new. So that's my first encouragement for you, is think about who could teach you perfect practice. It is the key to becoming successful. If you don't know. Let's say you actually don't know who is successful at this. Oh my gosh, thank goodness we have these tools like Google and YouTube. So if you could, the thing I think that might move the needle here, boil down what is the thing that you need to do, or who is it you're trying to become? What is that clear vision of you at your best self? And then take any little piece of that and see, is there somebody out there who's already doing that, is already being that? Who is the most inspiring? Who is the most grateful? Who is the most effective with their time? Who is the most organized? I promise you, there are methods behind their madness. If you go investigate those things, I think you're going to find that there are some breakthroughs. They might be even little subtle changes. But if you talk to an archer and you say, draw back, and now I'm going to move the arrow a half an inch to the right, you find out by the time it gets to the target, it may be 3 feet off the bullseye. It might even miss the target. The whole point is it is actually very small changes that make a big difference. So don't just practice. Don't just get your minimum effective dose in. Look for methods of perfect practice. Hope that's helpful. Have a great day. Keep climbing.